afternoon, everyone. A little late. Sorry for that. Welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call. This is Jared Rand for 3 p.m. Eastern, January 12, 2019. There's some things that we should really look at on this meditation today. When we view or interact with our brothers and sisters, when we become really perceptive, you sense a lot of things, you feel a lot of things, and and you experience a lot of things in this life. So one of the key issues for humanity, for the most part, is, and it's a deep-seated third-dimensional frequency. And what it does is it creates a fear, it creates an insecurity, it creates a worry and a stress, all connected. And it also is tied into the ego. Unfortunately, it is almost the main key catalyst for greed and destruction, and all of the things that we have been duped and seduced into in this three-dimensional plane of existence. And that is greed. And today's meditation is vaporizing greed. And when we talk about greed, it's really interesting because money is supposed to flow. It's supposed to go, it's an energy like everything. Holding on to it does nothing. People say, well, you can, make interest off of it, gain more. Yeah, in increments, but you gain more, and usually you stash more and more away. That's why, and I'm sure a lot of you are aware of this, but this must be addressed. We must have this meditation. We have all of these caverns on this planet, literally bristling with all forms of hard assets, and gold and silver and platinum, palladium, gems, and artifacts and sculptures, and on and on and on and on. And it's sat for thousands and thousands of years doing nothing. Nothing. Usually on this planet we have a handful of beings that control everything, and they hoard everything, and they do not create value, and they do not build wealth for humanity. What they do is they covet all of the wealth and keep it in their control, and the people suffer. That's exactly what happens. The people suffer. And we see this. We all watch it. We all experience it. We come across it. We run into it with our own lives and own challenges. And so when we're viewing it, we connect the dots and we understand it. Why money will become a past energy. It won't exist. So and to get it out to humanity, to get it out to people, you start with several humble, caring, not greedy, not ego-driven, not power mongers. None of those attributes are successful or helpful in humanitarian effort. They're not. They don't work. They collide, and they end up sabotaging the humanitarian direction of helping and assisting our brothers and sisters. So the reason that we have such disillusionment on this planet is because of the greed. It really is all connected to it. And then, the ego, because the ego is never satisfied. So you have people that just keep collecting more and more and more and more and more. And they don't help or assist their brothers and sisters. They deny them any way they can. So this is one avenue that we will send our deep eternal love and energy to eliminate it. As, in fact, not even vaporizing it. We're talking about transmuting it into neutralized substance. And this is why we've talked a lot about our egos, putting it to sleep. And putting all of humanity's egos to sleep. Because in the end, it does not serve us in the highest honor and the humblest direction and the highest frequency. Does not serve us. So I'm not saying that that's an easy thing to omit, because all of us have been tainted with it, worried that we won't have enough, instead of flowing with things and allowing things to take place and working more on thinking for ourselves and creating values and building wealth. We do the opposite. We worry and stress and fear. So greed, transmutation of greed, neutralized substances, turn greed into neutralized substance, vaporize it, have it go back to the great central sun for repurposing. So if you will, go to your place of where you're not going to be interrupted, which I'm sure most of you are, and as I talk, you're going to want to relax. And in this relaxation, you're letting go, you're embracing and sending deep eternal love, and you're dismissing, and if you want, call in the purple transmuting flame. You're releasing all greed or connections to greed, want, fear, and stress connected to it, because it is connected. Your fear of not having is connected. Okay, that's part of the ego. That's part of it's connected to the center, to the greed. If you were content and you had the confidence without ego, that would not enter in as an emotion. It would not be there. It wouldn't be a concern. So remember, we're the masters. So this, as you relax the body, just disperse it. Drop it off. And to be quite honest, I'm sure a lot of you understand this, is that the more you hoard, the heavier you become. The more burden you have. The more you have, the more burden you will carry. So that's why things are meant to flow and circulate. So relax that body that you're in and let it all flow. Let it go. Float. You don't have a care in the world. Remember, your higher self is in a physical vessel. You honor and love the physical vessel because it carries around your divinity. But until we're immortal, it isn't a long-term lasting. So the key is composure, kindness, peace, love. So just float. Let all that weight, all that garbage, that goop that holds you down in those areas of connecting anything with overly wanting, it becomes a fever in a lot of humans. So relax the body, let that go, go into peace and love and joy. And then as I talk, you're going to want to breathe. You're going to breathe through the nose and out through the mouth. And you breathe through the nose and hold it 1001, 1002, 1003. And exhale through the mouth. You want to do this at least 6 times while I'm talking. And as you breathe in through the mouth, through the nose, you're breathing in divine positive energy. And what you're breathing in is generosity. I'm saying emphatically, the more we move into these frequencies, the more peace, the more tranquility, the more joy and happiness we will be in, more than we could ever imagine. The greed pulls us out. It pulls us out. Having, wanting, pull, and that's a spiral because it's a never-ending thing. And we've all had that at times in our lives. So you're breathing in a wonderful, peaceful, content, confidence without ego, tranquil being in the now. You're exhaling all of the things that weigh you down. And those are the heavy, low vibrational frequencies. And they're attached to, directly or indirectly, greed. Because even when you have wealth, you stress. You worry most of the time of not having it. If you have it, you worry about losing it. It's just a vicious cycle. It's a circle that keeps us trapped. You remember the story of Siddhartha, Buddha. He lived inside a palace walls. It kept him from knowing what was going on the outside, the villages and the people and how they lived and how they were. And then he left the palace. He felt compelled, and he started searching and talking with the people, and he found the truth, and it wasn't materialism. It was peace. It was being. It was ascending, accelerating your vibrational frequencies. So you breathe out all the gunk and all the goop. You inhale all the higher frequencies of love, kindness, peace, sharing. We turn and we fold in through our heart mind. Below the neck, right where the two bones come together, and a little bit below there, we go right in. And as we lean in and fold into ourselves, we go in deeply, but as we're going in, we move up. So we're constantly moving up. We're constantly moving forward deeply and up. It's because our frequencies continue to elevate, harmonize, get higher and higher. So as we do, as we elevate, we find ourselves immediately immersed in these beautiful energies with high harmonics, high frequencies. The golden white pink light of Prime Source Creator God's deep eternal love, the emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael, the purple transmuting flame, the violet ray, and the white fire. These energies they flow with us. And as we're moving deeply in through our heart mind, we rise, we elevate. And we feel the joy more and more and more. And because of that, our deep core motivation is to elevate even more. The feeling is so impactful and wonderful. So we look and we see we're totally protected, and the only thing that can infiltrate or cause any energy or frequency is the deep eternal love, which is high vibrational frequency. Nothing else can come in, no negative. We immediately turn and bond and become one, immerse ourselves with our higher selves, and we bring heaven to earth, which is total peace and prosperity. We're embraced, and we're one. And as we join, form our circle, arm in arm, hand in hand, we effortlessly float up above the planet. As we float up, we don't feel any movement. It is so soft and kind. And as we float up, our frequencies continue to accelerate up, up, and up. And as we continue to float up, we call upon all of the light energy beings in all dimensions and all existences and all universes who are of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all the archangels, all the seraphim, cherubim, archetypes, all the angels who are of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all of our loved ones who have passed over in this life, all of our loved ones in all lifetimes who are of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all the galactics of benevolence who are assisting humanity on its ascension and its breaking free of bondage. They are of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love. We ask them to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all of the beings in inner earth and hollow earth who are of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon the Ascended Masters, and there are many: Buddha, Maitreya, Kuan Yin, Gaia, Ganesh, Lakshmi, Sananda, Jesus, El Morya, all of the Ascended Masters of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love to join us in this meditation. We lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all of the light energy beings housed in the following forms of fairies, the sprites, the elementals, earth, water, fire, air, the Pegasus, the unicorn, the mermaids, the dolphins. We call upon them of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love to join us in this meditation. We lovingly, graciously thank them. We feel the vibration of our meditative sphere floating effortlessly above us in the center of the circle, holding all of our meditations in perpetual motion. This sphere is filled with love, kindness, peace, prosperity. Powerful energies that are moving constantly, that are eliminating negatives, that are transmuting low frequencies, that are boosting our evolutionary path to higher dimensions. The golden, white, pink light, prime source, creator God's deep eternal love, the emerald green, healing, flaming light of Archangel Raphael, the purple transmuting flame, violet ray, and the white fire. All of these emanating from the sphere. Part of us, we're part of it. We're part of all that there is, all that there ever has been, and all that there ever will be. We feel the rain saturate our tops of our heads, right through the crown chakra. We feel it penetrate right through our core, right through our higher self. It saturates and floods us, both physically and etherically, boosting, elevating us, energizing us, cleansing us, purifying us, eliminating the detrimental and low pull vibrational frequencies. We are the masters, and we eliminate, we disperse, we transmute greed and all frequencies connected to greed. We call in the purple transmuting flame to neutralize all greed within ourselves and all of humanity and all the beings on this planet and inside this planet, to neutralize into neutralite substance all the greed. And we ask that this be engaged now in finality, so that it is always generating and transmuting into neutralite substance any form of greed, selfishness, manipulation, worry, stress, fear, ego-driven, overconsumption, over-wanting, over-desire, manipulation, all of these things that are directly and indirectly connected to greed. We call in the purple transmuting flame to neutralize it all into neutralite substance. We call it to be sent back to the great central sun for repurposing. We call in the emerald green healing flaming light to heal our wounds of greed, which in turn increase our vibrational frequency of love, generosity, caring, kindness, and happiness, bliss. These are the frequencies of our home. The greed is three-dimensional. So we eliminate it. And as we look down, we feel literally released from such heaviness and such dankness and goopiness of these energies, greed and the energies attached to it in the lower frequencies. We look upon humanity as we look down on the planet, and we see all of this energy feeding disruption, this greed energy, feeding disruption, destruction, fear, intimidation, manipulation, control, seduction. And we send out towers of light energy. We breathe them out, and they multiply across the planet. These are an etheric form energy, and they will pulsate, and they will saturate and flood all life on this planet and eliminate all greed, neutralizing it, transmuting it into neutralite substance, sending it back to the great central sun for repurposing. We speak through Prime Source Creator God, and Prime Source Creator God speaks through us. And we are doing the work our Creator has asked us to do. And so therefore, from this day forward, as we have said it, so shall it be, that greed is being neutralized and shall no longer keep humanity imprisoned. we watch as it is literally vacuumed off in massive amounts, and we watch as it's neutralized into neutralite substance as we call in the cape of the purple transmuting flame and totally diffusing and neutralizing and transmuting and sending back to the great central sun. We feel our frequencies, and that of all of our brothers and sisters begin to vibrate and to elevate to the higher and higher frequencies. More bliss, more joy, massive quantities of peace, benevolence, caring, sharing, supporting, nurturing, giving, serving each other, embracing each other in joy, harmony, peace, respect, and honor. I join you in the meditation, and I'll return to close us out. feel the lightness, the release. You know, it's like when you have something, maybe not even consciously aware that it is attached to you. And then when it's eliminated, you can tell the difference. You can tell your movement forward, up into the higher frequencies. Higher frequencies do not allow greed to attach to them. Deception, manipulation. They do not allow these things to be attached. So it's always about us identifying and understanding what these frequencies are that keep us in the goop, and to eliminate them, to expunge them. And I'm not saying that for some it's not hard, that it's easy to do, but it is about us being the masters, and it's about us elevating and rising into higher frequencies of existence. And once you are on that path and you're clear, you will begin, your deep core motivation will be so strong that it will carry you constantly upward. And these things will drop away. Excuse me, they won't be heavy anymore. They cannot stick to you. Your surface is oil. It'll just slip off and dissipate. And remember, you can always call on the purple transmitting flame. As your subconscious is filled with this awareness, your conscious, through your heart mind, you'll identify it. When you have these feelings that come up, you will know what they are. You will be master of them. You will know what to do with them. So take that, with you through the day and into the evening and into the next morning. So you understand that you have a mastership and awareness, and greed is one of the frequencies that don't serve us. We will be back here tomorrow, January 13th, 2019, at 3 p.m. Eastern.